I get that sometimes.
Jerry O'Connell?
Yeah, a little bit.
You too, like a thin version of Jerry O'Connell.
I'll take it. Were you on season 5?
I was.
You know, I only watched, well, before you could start this, but I watched,
You can start it whenever, yeah.
I guess it's talking about you.
This conversation,
Okay, go ahead. All right.
I watched season 5 of Non-Stars.
Okay, well, I only saw
You
one
never watch
season.
the shows, but they're shoving them down your throat.
Yeah, so it's like you're like my whole last couple days.
I love this because this is what I keep saying. People have told me personally that Big Brother 5 was pretty boring, but yet they insist on shoving it down people's throats, and I'm like,
Yeah, so like you were like all I saw the last couple days.
terrible. Yeah, what
So
do you think?
I'm not to the end yet, so don't tell me. I'm close though.
Oh,
You're still around. I don't know if you won. You probably won if you said you're on All Stars.
Well,
Because now it's like, you know, the only thing like in your, like if you watch like a soap opera, it's like the only thing in your life though. I don't do it, you obviously
yeah,
know.
so right now you're
So
totally
now I'm
into
like,
it.
I want to like ask you about it, you know. But I guess it was real life.
Where are you at in the season?
I'm on. I just watched 25. This 25, whatever that means. Who just got? Marvin just got eliminated.
Marvin just got eliminated. Oh, Marvin, I'm sorry.
Marvin's cool.
I love Marvin.
Yeah, he was
One
cool.
of my favorite people in the house.
And I did not dig those twin girls in the house.
Ugh.
I didn't like them. I don't know if you like them or what.
Well, no.
We don't have to continually talk about that. It's just because I was. All right. Let's go back.
Well, that actually answers one of my questions about if you were a fan of the show. So I didn't really watch it so much.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, how'd you get pulled into Big Brother?
Well, I watched season 10. One of my ex-girlfriends watched. She like loves the show, loves it. So I was talking to her, and she's like, "You have to watch this show." So whatever, I watched season 10, and she's like, "Come try out with me," you know, because I do like things here and there. And she's like, "Come try out with me for Big Brother." So I'm like, "All right, I'll go try out." And I guess she made it in the past as a finalist, like flown to LA and stuff. So then I'm like, "Fine, I'll try out with you," and I made it. So she doesn't know.
She's gonna see you on
Yeah.
and be like, "Are you gonna give her a shout out on TV?"
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Oh, you should.
It'll be funny.
Do it during a live show, because then you know she'll get it.
All right.
Okay, so any game plans, or you kind of know that you just kind of gotta go in? And
That's what the whole time I've been saying. Like, what's your strategy? There really is no strategy.
There's no strategy.
Well, good. I'm glad you agree because everyone says that. I don't know who's going to be in the house. I don't know what the house looks like. I don't even know my surroundings, what's going on. I'm more of like a person that just deals with people. Like once I meet them, I judge what type of person they are. I'm pretty good at their character, you know, and go with that, you know, and just roll with the punches like that. Because I don't know who's going to be in there, what type of people. I know they're going to put people in that get on my nerves and vice versa.
how
So
people get on your nerves?
whiny people get on my
Whiny
nerves.
people suck.
Yeah, and I can't stand it. You know, I know it's raining outside. You don't have to tell me it's raining and whine about it. You know.
You're funny. Where are you from?
Chicago.
Jeff
Funny
is-
people from Chicago.
Jeff
Huh?
is from Norwich.
Yeah, Norwich,
Small
Illinois.
town?
It's surrounded by Chicago and O'Hare Airport. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's like a tiny little town surrounded by Chicago, which has no reason to be surrounded by it. But
All right, you're single, looking for the perfect mate. Darn it, I wish I was single because you're pretty hot.
yeah,
So, and you're up for a showmance.
I'm up for it. Why not? You know what I mean? I came this far. I'm not going to go on a show.
Well, I tell you something right now, but then that would ruin Big Brother 5 for you right now, which you're currently working on.
Well, go ahead. Hit me with it. What happened?
I'm just saying, showmance is the reason I lost that season.
I understand that too. You know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of my thinking today was you get 2 votes instead of 1.
True.
Which is, I'm trying to think of the positive things of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I also know just from, I just feel like you can't win the show if you're like that. Because everyone's out to break you up and
Yeah.
get after you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So that part I get. But, you know, I want to win, of course. But, you know, I think I take everything in steps. You know, like right now I don't want to be the first one eliminated.
No.
And I'm going to go in doing that. And then, you know, make it halfway and then, because once you try to swallow something too big to eat, you know, you're never going to get it down your throat. You got to bite it, you know what I mean?
I love that you're so social. I think that's going to work to your benefit. I really do. Let's go to, so no boyfriend, we got to the showmance. Does anything scary about going into the house?
I think, well, eating like the same thing all the time is going to get to me a little bit. Yeah, I know. It's so funny.
Even
Just
the
watching you on
even the regular food, you're like, I don't want to eat fruit today or anything
Yeah,
else.
I'm sure.
So
I'm
you're
sure.
not excited
That
about
I'm not
slop?
excited. No, I'm not excited about slop at all. I don't even know what it tastes like or what's going on. I'm trying not to think about it. So that, of course, but then other people are doing it too, so you could whine about it together.
Yeah, you can whine about it. Eric here got to go into the Big Brother house for 12 hours. He loves slop, right?
I loved it.
Did you like it for real?
It was okay.
They do.
What's it taste like?
It's like a bland oatmeal.
I've heard oatmeal. That's what I've
Here's
heard.
the thing about it. It's fine once.
Paper
You have to
mache,
do it for a
maybe.
week straight.
It's no good. Paper mache? But could you cook it in like
Yeah, you can.
different? You could do whatever you want,
think you can
and it
do
doesn't
with
help,
it.
huh?
No, we did like flat pancake patty kind of deals, and you're allowed to use a few condiments and protein shakes. So if you can live off a protein shake, you're good. I didn't eat it. I just fasted for the week. So.
No way. Oh, I have to eat
I
something.
got kind of sick, but I knew that I was going out the door anyway, so I was like, I don't care.
So you lost. Just tell me who won. Who won that season?
For what, season 5?
Yeah.
Drew did.
Drew won?
My showman.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. No to showman.
He was playing you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was. But you kept falling for it.
because I was a naive.
I'm not all the way through, so maybe don't judge me on that. But
22-year-old naive waitress from Kentucky, and
I know it's probably sensitive to you, but it's like my world right now. You know what I mean? So.
we stayed together for a while after the show.
Oh, did you
so,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that worked.
It was genuine, but he was definitely playing me on the show to where he knew that he could use me so he could.
Like the
get me.
last episode I saw, this is why I don't know why I'm so chatty about it, but the last episode I saw was he brought you in a room and you were all pissed off about like not trusting him, and you're like, I swear to God, I'm my sister, I don't trust him, and then you were all pissed off, and he's like, I was just testing you, and you're like, oh. I was like, no, man, like don't do that. Yeah, so you were whatever. I can't judge. I might do the same thing.
You know what? Looking back at it, it's just so embarrassing.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't mean to like call you out on it. It's just because I've been watching it. So that's.
Yeah, Drew. I'd like to know what he's done with his money now, because I'm pretty sure he's.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So money. You're focused on the money, right? You know that you gotta wake up and think money.
I know. I got to keep my mind right. That's for sure. You know what I mean? I think if you could keep it sane and keep your mind right, what direction you want and where I want my goals to be for this show, particularly, I think I'll be all right.
Who are you gonna clash with? You think? What kind of people? Anybody?
Like I said, I don't know who's going to be in the house. I get along pretty much with everyone.
Do you get along with everybody?
I do, to a
That's great.
certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve type of person, but until you cross me, then you're never going to get that Jeff back, you know?
Yeah.
So I know that's what the game's all about. I get it. I understand people are going to talk and backstab, but then I'm just going to turn into a different person, you know? Like, I won't treat them the same.
What about the hot girls? What if there are some hot girls in the house?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not gonna ruin your gameplay?
I'll have fun. I'm there for, a long time. I got to have a little fun,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Trust me, it made the time go by real fast. This is the thing I say to Drew all the time. I'm like, thank you. At least you made 2 months feel like a week.
That's good.
Yeah, I guess. Well, okay.
You're still sensitive about that.
Well, yeah, because I look back and I think I lost $500,000.
Was it you too at the end?
Well, it was Drew, Cowboy, and I. And
How did that guy make it that far?
Cowboy, he like slept through the whole season.
Okay, that guy, and how did that other girl, Karen, make it? I didn't even know she was on the show half the time until she said something like they put her on there.
You know.
I don't know, I hate to keep talking about this.
No, but this is good.
They don't
This is
even know
not
this.
so long. We
All
don't
right.
want you to have the same interview that you've had with all the rest of the people you've
All right.
been with. But you know what? Here's what I gotta say. You gotta watch out for those floaters. And I don't say floaters, but the people that think that they can just sleep and lay back low and stuff like that. Because if you think the dumb kid over here is just gonna sit back and whatever, he's gonna float through the entire game, and next thing you know, he's gonna win it. And you guys, so on top of the fact that you gotta kick out the strong people first, you also have to watch those people, like the dumb people that you think, let's take this guy all the way to the end because he's kind of retarded.
Right.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to say retarded. A little slow. Terrible.
There's an edit button.
Edit. But yeah, so sometimes those people make it to the end.
I know they do.
And then like Cowboy, $500,000. So how about crying? How fast are you gonna? How quick will we get to see you cry?
I don't necessarily think I'll cry in this show. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to cry. I'll cry. I cry like at a movie or something sad happens, I'm more sad for like animals, you know what I mean, than like people sometimes.
What if you're the first one evicted?
I'll cry. I probably would cry because I'd be so annoyed and
It's
embarrassed.
kind of weird when you get evicted. All of a sudden you feel like, why does everybody hate me?
Maybe I will cry. Who knows? You know, I'm very emotional, but I'm not like to that point. But I'm not scared of it.
What's your weakness?
Yeah.
My weakness, I think, is that I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know,
That's one of mine.
yeah, I think I might be the same as like that. You know, I definitely know that's going to be one of my downfalls. Because if someone's like really good at acting and really trying to play me, you know, like they have to be really good, but they could do it. You know, and if I get played, then you might see some tears.
I love that he's barefoot. You know, I've been trying to take these shoes off all day long. So anyways.
Nice.
Let's read through your things. So you're pretty active, you know, so that's good. Physical competitions should be, you know, pretty good for you. Are you smart?
Not the sharpest tool in the box, you know, but I get by.
Yeah, right.
I
Every
get by
time
my-
they had those competitions, I was like, oh, God, help me.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that hard, the competitions, but I don't know, they're just different, you know what I mean? It's weird how, yeah, a lot of memory, yeah, that's another
A
thing.
lot of memory. You gotta try to. This is the one thing watching the shows these past couple seasons and stuff. I'm not even sure I even understand how half the people knew what they knew. Like, how many days has it been since this? And the answer was like 110 days. I'm like, who would know that?
Yeah, see that, I wouldn't even know what day it was today. I'm like, dude, is today Sunday or Monday? And I've been here 3 days. I'm like, that's not going to help. I thought in my head already.
Was there anything you want to ask me? No?
Probably just more about the show. I don't want to keep going there.
He's like, we just want to gossip about this.
Because now I'm going to watch the rest when I get back, and I'm going to be like, just talk to her. But I have no one to tell, so I'm just going to be talking to myself.
That's okay. We'll watch one of the live feeds.
All right,
You
that's
can
something.
give me a hello.
I will. You look just like my ex-girlfriend, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah, this girl,
She
Sarah.
must have been smoking.
She was smoking hot. I still kind of got a crush on her, but nothing. I'm not trying to hit on you. That was kind of forward, but
Oh, I know.
even when I watched the show,
If you're going on Big
if I have the
Brother-
chance to tell you when I watch it, I might as well tell you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Listen, if you're going on Big Brother, I don't know how these people cannot be an open book, you know?
I would hope so. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You sound like you have an accent. Are you from somewhere?
Chicago. That's
That's
it.
the Chicago accent
Yeah.
you're listening to?
It's terrible. I know. I grew up like in an Italian type of neighborhood, so it's
Sounds
not really.
Italian, like
Yeah.
Bostonish or something.
I know. Everyone thinks it's East Coast. It's not. And then those other guys told me to talk more Chicago. I was like, I think it's thick enough.
Amp it up.
Yeah, they're like more. I'm like, I think it's good.
Oh God, I lived with somebody from Chicago, and after a couple months, I was talking like I was from Chicago. It's easy to pick up on that.
I don't know. It's bad. I shouldn't have it.
God, I think we've covered everything. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah. That's it. That's my only questions. If I'm single after the show, maybe we can go on a date or something.
Let's hook it up, man. I'm ready.
My boyfriend's watching this. I love you, honey.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, best of luck to you.